यो विष्णुपादपरमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिला प्रभुपाद महाराज की। जो विष्णुपादपरमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। आनंद गौड़ी रामाचार्य दास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। तय गो प्रेमानंदे all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, Guru Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudhiraye. Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtigi. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Namah Pangajanabhaya Namah Pangajamanine Namah Pangajanetraya Namaste Pangajangri. Mukam karoti vachalam Pangam langayade girim Yatkripātamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Shri Chaitanyam Ishwaram Paramananda Madhavam. Hare Krishna. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. Mataji, you are mute. Mataji, mute ana. Mute lirikana. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. Chapter 16. The divine and demoniac natures. And today's verses 8 to 10. 8, 9 and 10. Verse 8. Asatyam apratishtam te jagadahu anishwaram aparaspara sambhudam kimanyat kamahayitugam. Asatyam apratishtam te jagadahur anishwaram aparaspara sambhudam kimanyat kamahayitugam. Asatyam apratishtam te jagadahur anishwaram aparaspara sambhudam kimanyat kamahayitugam. Yes, Mataji. Mute ana. Mute, unmute you. Unmute you, unmute. Mataji, mute ana. Mute lana karakana, unmute you. Right. Shri.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Asatya apradishtam te jagadahu anishwaram aparaspara sambhudam im anyat kamahayitugam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, right. Asatyam, unreal. Apradishtam, without foundation. They, Jagat, the cosmic manifestation. Ahu is said. Anishwaram, with no controller. Aparaspara, by mutual trust. Sambhudam, caused. Kimanyat, there is no other cause. Kamahayitugam, it is due to lust only. They say that this world is unreal, that there is no foundation, and that there is no God in control. It is produced of sex desire and has no cause other than lust. So, text number 9. Edam drishtimavashtabhya nashtatmano alpa buddhaya prabhavandi ugrakarmana क्षयाय जगदो हिताः एदां दृष्टिमवष्टभ्य नष्टात्मनो अल्पबुद्धया प्रभवन्त्युग्रकर्मणां क्षयाय जगदो हिताः एदां दृष्टिमवष्टभ्य नष्टात्मनो अल्पबुद्धया प्रभवन्त्युग्रकर्मणां क्षयाय जगदो हिताः. Yes, Katyanamali.
एदां दृष्टिम् अवष्टभ्य अष्टात्मनो अल्पबुद्धयः प्रभवन्त्य अग्रकर्माणः क्षयाय जगतो हिताः. हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna. Etam, thus, drishtim, vision, avashtabhya, accepting, nashta, lost, atmana, self, alpabuddhaya, less intelligent, prabhavandi, flourish, ugrakarmana, in painful activities, kshayaya, for destruction, jagat, of the world, ahidaha, unbeneficial. Following such conclusions, the demoniac who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world. Text 10. Kamamashritya dushpuram dambamanamadhanvidaha mohat grihidassa asadgrahan pravartande ashujivradaha काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं दम्भमानमदान्विताः मोहाद्गृहीत्वसद्ग्राहन् प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिव्रताः काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं दम्भमानमदान्विताः मोहाद्गृहीत्वसद्ग्राहन् प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिव्रताः. माताजी.
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. कामं धृत्य दुष्पूरं
दम्भ
कामम् आश्रित्य दुष्पूरं न पूरं
दुष्पूरं
दुष्पूरं दम्भमानामदान्युतः मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् प्रवर्तन्ते अशुचिकृताः.
Right. Kamam, lust. Ashritya, taking shelter of. Dushpuram, insatiable. Dambha, pride. Mana, false prestige. Madanmidaha, absorbed in conceit. Mohat, by illusion. Grihitva, taking. Asat, non-permanent. Grahan, things. Pravartande, flourish. Ashuji, unclean. Vradaha, vowed. Avowed. The demoniac, taking shelter of insatiable lust, pride, and false prestige, and being thus illusioned, are always sown to unclean work, attracted by the impermanent. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthavidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadadi Swapadandigam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapadakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Agana Jaganathanvidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadhudam Parijana Saidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Saganalalitam Shri Vishakam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagalpade Gopesha Gopika Kanda Radha Kanda Namastude Taptakanjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpalubhescha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patidanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Ashatya Dekashakarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Asatyam te jagadahuranishwaram aparaspara sambudam kimanyat kamahedugam. They say that this world is unreal, that there is no foundation, and that there is no God in control. It is produced of sex desire and has no cause other than lust. Hare Krishna. So, this chapter is dealing with the divine nature and the demoniac nature. Divine nature means Devim Prakriti. Demoniac nature means Asurim Prakriti. So, these two natures are considered to be fruits of the banyan tree, which was described in the 15th chapter. No specific mention of fruits are given there, but it said that these fruits are basically derived or coming from following the Purusharthas. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So this is the underlying principle of the Vedic Varnashrama system. So those who are following the Varnashrama system scrupulously, correctly, they can eat the ripe fruit of liberation by following these divine qualities. And those who are averse to this Varnashrama system, the system which is in place, which was put in place by Krishna only, Chadurvarnya Maya system. So this system is put in place by Sri Krishna only. And Krishna, in the 3rd chapter, verse 16, he is mentioning that Evam Pravartitam Chakram Nani Vartayadi Haya Aghayur Indriyaramo Mogam Parthasa Jivadi. Chapter 3, verse 16. Evam Pravartitam Chakram, this Chakram, which is an integral part of the Varnashrama system, Nanu Vartayadi Haya, one who is not following this prescribed Vedic system, is certainly leading a way of life, a life of sin. Aghayo Indriyaramo, if a person is delighting only in senses, lives in vain. Mogam Partha Sajivani. So the demonic people are only interested in self-gratification, while the Devic people, they are systematically following this Varnashrama system. Ultimately, they are getting liberated. So these qualities of Devic nature or the divine nature was described in first three verses of this chapter. And the next three verses, or the other four verses, Krishna has briefly explained the demonic nature. So the six qualities of a demonic nature was described by Krishna as Damba, Darpa, Abhimana, Krodha, Parushyam, Ajnanam. And this is leading to bondage, while the other one is leading to liberation. And who is following this system? There are two kinds of persons. Dovimo, Budhasargo, Logasmin, Deva Surevacha. Those who follow this Devi Sambati is called Devas, and others called, denoted as Asuras. So, in this verse 7, Krishna is now starting to explain in detail the Asuric qualities, the demonic nature. Up to verse 20, he will be explaining this. Or rather, you can say that up to 18, because 19 and 20 is the result of having this demonic nature. So, verses from 7 to 18, you can say 12 verses. 12 verses. Krishna is elaborating these qualities. Pravartimcha, Virtimcha, Janana Vidrasara. These demonic people, they don't know what is right and what is wrong, what to do, what not to do. They are ignorant of that. They are not clean, na shaucham, na chapichacharo. They don't have right behavior, and na satyam, and they don't have truth. They have scant regard for truth. Instead of following truth, which is given in Shastras, in Vedas, they are concocting their own idea of what is truth. And what is that is explained in this 8th verse. There are statements regarding the truth. Various types, various groups of demonic people are there. There is one group which is called this Advaitavadis or Advaitins. They don't like to be addressed like that. They don't like to be included in the group, naturally. We know that. But that is true also. Because their concept is the world is real, not unreal. Jagat Mithya, Brahma Satyam. It is as if the world is separate from Brahma. They say the world is unreal. Now we have to see in detail how this world came into being. In Chaitanya Charitamrtam, we have seen this question is addressed because everything depends on creation. How these worlds, these planets, millions and billions and trillions of planets came into existence, and how life originated in these planets. This is the crux of all philosophies. This is the debating point of all the philosophies. So the Vedas uphold that the planets and the life originated due to a creator. While the opposite group, called atheist, they say that God has nothing to do with life, and planets came on their own from Prakriti only, from matter only. This is their view. So this view is expressed differently by different groups. Now, from the theist point of view, Vedas, which is firmly established Veda Vyas, we have seen that the world is there's a creator, God is there, which ultimately all Vedas, in 15th chapter, we have seen Krishna declaring that Vedeshu Sarve Ahameva Vedyam. All the Vedas pinpoint to Krishna only. So let's say Krishna is God, and this world is one of his energies that we have seen. Krishna has got numerous energies. Parasya Shakti Vivideva Shuvede. So many, and they are grouped into so many groups in that. And we have seen the three groups: external energy, internal energy, taras and marginal energy. And this external energy as well as the internal energy are permanent in the sense that they are coming from Krishna. It is the energy of Krishna, and Krishna is energetic. So there is always a relationship between energy and energetic. If energetic Brahman or Krishna is real, naturally it is obvious, it is very logical to see that the energies which is emanating from the energetic should also be real only. So this is confirmed in verse 20 of the 13th chapter. Pragritim Purusham Cheva Vidhi Anadi Ubhavabi. They are permanent. And unmanifested nature is denoted by the word. It is called Pradhana. And from that unmanifested, unified, single system, now unified, undivided, undistributed, one block. When creation starts, it is evolving into many things, 24 elements from Mahatattva, then Gunas, Ahankara, etc. We have seen that so many times. And this world comes into existence. But this manifestation of this matter, Maya, the two, this one, the two phases of Maya, one is a unmanifested matter, which is called Pradhana, other is a manifested, which is starting from Mahatattva. The manifested is temporary in the sense that it is coming through in a cycle: creation, maintenance, and destruction. So that is happening at regular intervals. So the manifested universe are temporary, but you can never say that it is unreal because it is coming from Krishna. There is a difference. That is where the Advaitins made mistake. They said there is only one Brahman. Brahman is actually Trividam Brahman Shuddhe. These three types of Brahmans are the Sheda, Shudra, Vanshut. Bhogya, Bhokta, and Preritara. Which in other words you can say the Purusha, the Prakriti, and the Supreme. And the Supreme is Parabrahma, which is Krishna. And both these other energies, two energies, are coming from Krishna only. So that way, the world can now be said to be unreal. It is real, and there is a God behind this, monitoring everything. What Krishna mentions, the verse 10 of the 9th chapter, is very clearly says that Maya Dekshana Prakriti Suidecha Characharam. So the Mayavadis say that it is false, and there is only one Brahman. They are splitting this. The world is, because they said multiplicity, all this multiplicity are also illusion only. Now they have many theories about that. There is only one single, one universal soul, and through ajnana and lack of knowledge, it has been manifested into by the process of division and reflection into many souls, individual souls, and many logas, and God also. Because if according to them, only Brahman is only consciousness only, simple consciousness, nothing else. So if so it's only one consciousness, the life is separate from consciousness. Naturally, everything connected with life, that is forms, the action, everything, desires, everything should be material only according to them. So naturally, Krishna, soul, individual soul, as well as the bhakti process, according to them, are illusion only. So they try to hide this because they say it very openly, then be very difficult. Acceptability will not be. So they make some word juggler and all that. They create two concepts called Saguna Parabrahma, Nirguna Parabrahma. So many things they create. But ultimately, what they want to establish is life is separate, life is originated from Prakriti only. That is where Advaitins are joining hands with the modern scientists and the Sarvaga people, Buddhists and all that. So according to them, life has emanated from Prakriti only. Life is from product. But we know Prakriti is dull. It is inert. If you ask an Advaitin how the life, where is from life is there, they will just roll on. They will not give a direct answer. I have experienced so many questions, they will not give direct answer. They'll evade that. So now, according to the modern scientists, they call the Big Bang theory and Darwin's theory of evolution. They combine together. By Big Bang theory, the universes are coming to existence, and by this Darwin's theory, life has come. So they are joining two types of theories. And now, according to Buddhist philosophy, they also follow the system that it is not possible only just because there is a sex. It is not, there is no cause for creation. It has come automatically only. And according to Jains, they say that any cause is as good as another. Because if I concord some cause as to the origin of this world and as to origin of this life, that concoction is as good as any other things. That means this concoction is as good as the scriptures. What I concoct, and according to me, what is the cause of this life and of these planets, according to them, is as good as what is given by the realized saints given in Vedas. So I am equal to Vedas. My concoction is as good as the Vedic conclusions. Wonderful. So these are the different theories. And the Charvaka people, the Charvaka means that Charvaka is only interested in enjoyment, sense enjoyment. Because there is no controller, and because there is no soul, and because there is no karmic reaction, Charvaka says that why not enjoy while you're living? Enjoy whichever manner you want, beg, borrow, steal, but ultimate purpose is enjoy. Rinam kritva ghridam pibet yavat jivet sugam jivet. You beg, you borrow, but you drink, you eat nice preparations based on ghee. At least Charvaka, one relief is that he's not advocating non-veg or meat eating. He's simply saying ghee only. Why so? He said that Basmi Bhudasya Dehasya Vinagamana Kim Bhaved. Once the body is given out, what is the cost of coming back? There is nothing to come back. There is no soul. The once body is finished. Everything is finished. So you don't have to fear the karmic consequences, the karmic reactions. So these are the various philosophies, because we have to see that na satyam cha vidyate, there is no truth in that. And then, because they're having this kind of philosophy, what they will do? Edam drishti avashtabhya nashtatmano alpa buddhaya prabhavanti ugra karmana chayaya jagadohida. Because they have absolutely no problem in doing anything. Because they don't fear consequences. There is no consequences. Because they're having this kind of view, or they are basing their philosophy on this kind of false platform, wrong things, they are losing their soul. Because Nashtat, Alpa Buddhaya, and they are naturally, it is considered as a less intelligent. Krishna terms as Alpa Buddhaya. And because they do not fear consequences, they do not fear any God who is in control. Since they said there is no controller, there is no God, then there is no thing like suffering the consequences of your actions. Because there is only one life. There is no rebirth, nothing like that. He is like a machine. Man and woman, they produce one child, and then through sex, again, another generation comes, then next generation, next generation, next generation coming. There is no soul. There is only matter. So there is no karma. Nothing is binding. So enjoy as long as you can, as long as you live, whatever methods. And then do whatever you want. Do whatever actions. And naturally, if you don't fear anything, if you are in this tamogun, naturally you'll be indulging ugra karma only, which is destructive to the whole world. So the only interest is technology development, science development, so that they can enjoy so many things. Enjoyment is the only thing. And they don't have any qualms in killing animals. Millions and millions of animals are slaughtered every day. To satisfy the taste of these demonic people. And not only that, they want to control everyone, and they'll terrorize the whole world if they don't follow their views. And for that, they have invented a lot of weapons, nuclear weapons, and that is very destructive for the whole world. Anything can happen. Anytime the world may come to an end. So because their view is based on untruth, their actions become very horrible. And the next verse, Krishna says, Kamamashritya dushpuram damba mana madanvidaha moha grihitva asadgrahan pravartande ashudhivrida. Why they have now they Krishna again shedding light on their nature, which is what is that? Insatiable lust. Kama, insatiable lust. Dushpuram, kama dushpuram, insatiable lust. Damba, pride. Mana, false prestige, and all those things are there. Why? Because this is happening because they are depending on the external energy by illusion, because they illusion, because they have no connection with truth, because they are ignorant of truth, because they are in jnana. Naturally there is an illusion. When there is ignorance, what follows is illusion. Ignorance is a cause of illusion. If there is no ignorance, if knowledge is there, then there is no illusion. But these people, they don't have the knowledge. That's why they are illusion. And because they are illusion, they accept matter as all in all. What they see before them is all in all, pratyaksha. So they are depending on their pramanas, pratyaksha, anumana only. What is seen before them is only truth. And what they see is the matter only. And what they want is to enjoy that matter. They exploit the resources of the nature. So, asadgrahan, accepting the external energy as all in all, as truth. Because of illusion, they do pravartan, they ashujivrada, they do so many unclean things. Grahan, another meaning of grahan is crocodile. So crocodile is very powerful, suppose very, very powerful. Extremely difficult to conquer a crocodile. So this lust, this involvement with this external energy, asagraha, is very, very powerful. You cannot come out of that grip. So to enjoy, you need accumulation of wealth. And once you accumulate wealth, then you can unlimited sex enjoyment is there. And of all the enjoyments, sex enjoyment is the pinnacle of all enjoyment. So they are very attracted to wine, women, gambling, and meat eating. And because they are always engaged in that, their habits become unclean. But unfortunately, in this present world, those who are advancing in this manner through the technology, science technology, through accumulating wealth, through accumulating false prestige, through accumulating a lot of material objects, possessions, they are considered to be honorable in the eyes of the public. And although they are certainly glaring to hell, they consider themselves to be very much advanced. So this is what you call the tragic nature of our demonic mentality. And slowly from demonic mentality, they will slide down to the monstrous quality nature also, which we describe in the succeeding verses. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Hare Krishna Mali. So now we can recite Narsim Kirtan. Mataji, mute ആണ് അൺമ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നരസിംഹ കീർത്തൻ ചെയ്തിട്ട്. അതിന്തോ അറിയില്ല. നമസ്തേ നരസിംഹായ പ്രളാദലാദദായിനേ हिरण्याकाशे शिलाडङ्गां नकालाये इतो न सिंहा परतो न सिंहा यतो यतो यामि ततो न सिंहा बाहे न सिंहो हृदये न सिंहो नरसिंहामदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलवरे नाखम् अद्भुतशृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृदां नरहरिरूपां जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंह दे जयो नरसिंह दे जयो नरसिंह दे जयो नरसिंह दे जय नारा हरि जयो नारा हरि जयो नारा हरि जयो नारा हरि जय लक्ष्मी नारसिंह जयो लक्ष्मी नारसिंह लक्ष्मी नारसिंह जयो लक्ष्मी नारसिंह जय प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जयो प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा शुद्ध भक्ति विनाशारी नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय वैष्णव भक्त शेष पड़ा महाराज की जय वांछा कल्पद्रुभश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पदानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद